What's going on, guys, and welcome back to a vlog. My heart is beating. I'm extremely nervous, and I've not been on edge like this since, I don't know, like last night, for example. I got into the final circle on Warzone, my heart was pounding. But today, my heart is still pounding. I've got butterflies. I'm extremely nervous, and the question is, would you do this? That's right, a few days ago, Tottenham Hotspur Football Club got in touch with me and said, hey, fancy coming down to the ground, going on the Skywalk, which is 46.8 metres above the pitch, I'm told. I'll be honest with you guys, I'm not a fan of heights. It's mad, when I was younger, I used to go to Derbyshire. I mentioned this in the On The Road, but there's a place called Matlock just around the corner, and we stayed on a farm there. And just behind the farm, there was a place called Robin Hood Stride. At the time, it felt like it was like really high. If I went back now, it probably wouldn't be. But anyway, there was like these big rocks with sheer drops in between them. And I just used to go up there and jump from one to the other. And if I didn't make it, I was falling to my death. Not too sure why mum and dad didn't really have much concern. But yeah, when I was younger, fearless. And I think a lot of kids are. But as you get older, you start to develop sort of fears and barriers that stop you from doing things. So for me today, this is kind of like a little challenge for me to see if I can actually go up. Now, looking at the email and the documents and stuff like that, they're pretty strict with regard to what you can take up there in terms of equipment. I've got this camera with a wrist strap. I'm hoping I'm allowed to take that. Failing that, I've got a GoPro on a chest mount. Dusted that off, didn't I? I've used that for ages. So either way, we'll get the ascend up there. We'll get some lovely views of London. We'll be able to stand next to the big golden cock. Story about that, actually. The golden cockerel that was on White Hart Lane on the halfway line, it's not the same one. However, it just looks exactly the same size. It's been sort of ratioed up to fit with the size of the stadium. However, they've gone right in attention to detail with it, because years and years ago when Gazza was at Spurs, I think he took like a BB gun or a pellet gun into the ground or something like that, and he was doing target practice, and he actually shot the cockerel, the ball on it, and it dented it. Now what they've done, obviously, they've made this new golden cockerel to fit with the size of the stadium, but they've actually dented it as well to sort of keep that authenticity. So it's not a perfect sphere up there. There is a dent in it, which is quite a funny one. But yeah, man, as I say, good to be back making a video. Sorry I haven't uploaded for a while. I've been a little bit busy with things around the house. And obviously Palmer's FC are back. Don't know if you know. If you know, you know. Yesterday, the first video returning hit 100,000 views. I think people were happy. And obviously news broke that we can go into football stadiums now. Obviously limited capacity, but a non-league, hopefully we shouldn't have any issues. So as soon as competitive football comes back on the road on this channel, we'll be making a return too. So anyway, I'm driving, getting more and more nervous as I get there, and yeah, let's just do this. Just like that, within 35 minutes, we are at Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. Well, it doesn't look like it at the moment, but it's behind these shops. You see it poking out the side here. And so here we go, here we go, here we go. We're gonna chuck a lefty here at Northumberland Park. Then we're gonna chuck a right here, I believe, Worcester Avenue. I always wanted to live in the houses by the stadium. This is something else. Now, I don't actually know how we get in. So that entrance didn't seem to work, so I'm gonna try one of the other entrances. Yeah, look at me swanning around, seeing if I can get in a different way. But that right there, my friends, is it. In the top left of your screen, peeking over some old school houses. Listed buildings, I think they are. And there it is, in all its glory. Can I park where I was hoping I could park? We shall find out in one moment. This is Park Lane, people. Does it look like I can park up anywhere? If I swing in here, is this the entrance I was possibly thinking of? Yeah, maybe it is. Here we go. This man is going to let us in. So I've not been in this part of the stadium yet, so I'm quite excited. I've only ever gone to the North Stand, which is obviously where my season ticket is. Looking for a man in a jacket. There's a man in a jacket. He's waving me in. He's waving me in. Nice. And we're out. Safety and all that. So I'm now in a briefing room where they're going to tell me where I may potentially just die. I'm not sure. I don't know if I'm on my own or not. I thought we was in a group of people. I'm scared. I've learned about this before, but this crushed aggregate was actually the original sort of bits from White Hart Lane that they've made into the floor everywhere. It's beautiful. Been given a black coffee to boost my energy. So now I bring you my voiceover. I'm going from these trainers to these fancy ones. They're actually really, really comfortable. And it's at this point we switch to Smiv's chest. The GoPro is on. Everything must now go away in your bags. Put it away, go on. Actually joined by fellow YouTuber George over there. He's brought his dad and his brother. Right about now I need to listen to Luke here, who's going to tell us how to put this harness on, because otherwise I'm falling off the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium.
So for the harness, you're going to hold it out in front of you like this with the metal buckle facing towards you.
Come on, Smiv. It's not hard.
Lay it down with the metal buckle to the ground and then step in to the black
Is this right? I don't know. Yellow buckle towards me, black hoops. Oh, I'm awful. It's this moment I'm like picking it up and putting it down and then picking it up, and I'm really not sure. But don't you worry, people. Abby from the Skywalk team has noticed that I'm incapable of listening to instructions, and she's about to help me put this on. This is all my fault. I didn't listen properly in the first place. I put it down. It's tangled up. Meanwhile, Luke's got it on. We're falling behind. Here we go. Abby's sussed it out, and she put it down with such gracefulness. And because of that gracefulness, I can now see the 2 hoops that I'm meant to be stepping through. There you go. There's 1, and there's 2. Don't worry, Luke. I'll be right with you. Now, despite the GoPro being securely mounted to my chest, they're not going to take any risks. They're going to put another harness on it to make sure that it doesn't pop off or anything like that. Safety first, people. Safety first. I think Luke's given up with me. Abby's telling me how now.
Here, then pull the strap down.
Obviously, being a bloke, this part's the most uncomfortable, tightening just around, that area. Here's Abby telling Luke that I'm all for taking instructions. You know, my friends, this is a YouTube crossover. Hello, mate. Yeah, I was literally going to do the same. How are you?
I'm good. I'm very good, thank you. You ready for this?
GoPros, I just don't get on with them, but I've got one out today. You've got one out today, so.
It's a bit of a struggle. My dad's got one on his chest as well, so we're
Capturing all angles.
all the angles today.
So we've got George, Dad, and brother.
Yeah.
Nice to meet you. So this is the side of the stadium. See that gap there? That's where we'll be climbing. But before we climb, who doesn't love a novelty photo? Here's George and fam getting on that green screen. I presume the outcome will have us on the top of the stadium or something. After that, it's time for me to get my ugly mug involved. And just think about it, if they do use the green screen to put us on top of the stadium, I guess that means we don't have to go up, right? That'd be silly. We're going up. But before we do, we're going to take a slight detour. We're actually going to go into the ground. Come with, just currently cutting through the bar, or one of many bars. I'm actually not sure how many bars, but it's been quoted that 10,000 pints of beer can be poured a minute, thanks to the technology that we like to call bottoms up. So it's almost a tradition of mine, but every time I walk into the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium, I always say, what a gaff. Look at it, just look at it. What a gaff. And in a bit, we're going to be up there on that big golden cock. Probably the only time I'm going to be able to get away with saying that. Anyway, back through the bar, the 1882 bar, I'll have you know. This is it. Luke's about to talk. Let's have a listen.
Around the outside of the stadium now onto the roof. We're going to get you clipped on here. It's a little bit steep at first, then it goes more level and then a little bit steep.
Okay, Doggy, should we do this? I think we should. Let's go. So as you can see here, my harness is being attached to the side rail by Abby. She's told me that it's completely secure, so we're good to sort of just walk up now. This is quite steep, this section. And I totally get why they give us these special shoes. Grip for days, I tell you. And so we're going. We've got Georgie's dad in front of me, who also wasn't too great with heights. But at this moment in time, I do feel very, very safe. And we're getting some nice views already as we go up the side of the stadium. I think George has got it spot on. He's got the wrist mount on his GoPro, so he's able to sort of move around a lot more, whereas I'm on my chest and there's only so much I can sort of move around and show you. I mean, watch this, I can go down. As I say, at the time I felt alright, but looking at this shot back now, you can see the road down below us and it's pretty far. We take a quick pause and Luke asks us a question, which way is north? And yeah, we're all over the show at this point, but George's dad has got it right. Maybe I'll see in the distance there, that is the city skyline with the Shard and whatnot. That is south into the city. Just to the left, you're going to have Canary Wharf, which is East London. West London out that way, where Ali Pali is. You probably can't see it on camera, but it's certainly out there. And north pretty much in the opposite way that we're walking right now. Never eat shredded wheat. So as we get higher, the view starts to run out, but the platform has also been made wider. Feeling a lot more confident right now. And then eventually, what did Marv say in Home Alone?
I've reached the top!
Luckily, it's a clear day, so we can see right across the London skyline there. I'll be honest, this is the view I'm looking forward to. That big golden cock. Just gonna keep saying it because I can get away with it. I wonder if I can touch the golden cock. I guess that one's going straight on the outer context. As we continue here, we are momentarily released. We're not being held on by anything at the moment. This is a viewing platform. More on that in a bit. But as I mentioned that we were being released, it's back onto being attached to the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. This time, double bubble. We've got the black rope, which is my handrail. This one here being clipped just under the GoPro. That's against the chest, and we are absolutely 100% secure. Does that mean the black one that was on the handrail wasn't 100% secure? You're telling me I just walked up the side of the stadium and it wasn't 100% secure? I'm pretty sure it was. Actually, let's spin it. Let's double it. We're 200% secure to the stadium now. Today, I shall not be falling to my death. And so, ladies and gentlemen, as I try to get the camera in place, we are about to walk over the glass panels of the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium, which below holds the South Stand. You know the one, the largest single-tier stand in the country, housing 17,500 fans. It's 34.1 metres high with a 34-degree incline. I'm just trying to spit facts here to just take my mind off of the fact that we're very, very high up right now. If you're scared of heights, then absolutely give this a go. I'm actually trying to give a fear factor to this video, and then, well, here's Brian just casually cleaning the windows. Look at us all strapped in on a metal walkway. He's making us look like right mugs. Gotta be said, Brian's the MVP right now. His name might not even be Brian, but I'm just going with the fact that this guy's washing windows. My window cleaner, who also washes windows, funny that, he also looks like he should be called Brian, so I'm putting two and two together here. But if you hadn't noticed, we're still walking. We're walking further and further and further out on towards the pitch now, and the big golden cock is in sight. But to get there, we have to live life on the edge a little. The glass is running out, and there is nothing beside us other than one big sheer drop to the ground. Look at it. Just look at it. Honestly, ladies and gentlemen, this is unreal. If you ever get a chance to do this and go up, even if you're not a Spurs fan, just do it. This is mad. I can actually see my season ticket seat from here. I'm just pointing sort of in that direction. But let me know, guys, what view do you prefer? Is it this one, or is it this one? I was honestly scared of going up to this point, but now I'm here. I'm buzzing. I would honestly, genuinely pay good money to watch a game from this view. It'd be well interesting. And I know I've been banging on about it, but we are now up close and personal with the big golden cock, and I am about to touch the big golden cock. How does it sound? And there you go. I think at this point I'm trying to get some sort of thumbnail, but what a gaff. What a gaff. Yeah, that was mad. We've now come back down to the other side. We're on the viewing platform again. That is exactly what we can do. View lots of things. Loads of stuff visible from here. If you're wondering what's going on here, yes, you can do the Dare Skywalk, but adding to it next year is this. This is the abseiling down the side of the stadium. You can do just that or one controlled drop. Sounds mad. Big shout out to Brian again, washing anything in sight. But now is the time for us to go back down. It's time to get strapped back in. Cheers, Abby. It's been fun. Loved it. And here we are, touching ground level for the first time in some time. And as we make our way back through, you're probably wondering what happened to that novelty photo. Well, as we head back into the changing room. Oh, guys, you shouldn't have. There I am. Challenge complete. Yeah, very much so. Really enjoyed it. And in the bag, got a very nice book of the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium, a bottle, and... oh, what's this? Yeah, I love it. A limited edition Tottenham Hotspur Cadbury's Dairy Milk Bar. Brilliant. So just like that, I am changed back into my normal attire, gift bag in hand, and it's time to say goodbye to the Dare Skywalk. And of course, the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. For now, I'll be back soon. But it is now goodbye to my voiceover, and now over to me. Let's put that there. Let's put that there. Mate, that was banging. Hope you enjoyed that vlog. I really don't know how I'm going to edit at the moment, because obviously a lot of it was on the GoPro. It's hard for me to see what was actually cool, but hopefully I got some decent stuff. Nice to meet George as well. As I say, his link is in the description below. If you're a Spurs fan, go and check his content out. It's very, very good. Let's put this seatbelt on. And now I'm going to make my way home, and I'll probably start editing this video, I guess, and I'll get it out for you. But thank you so much to Tottenham Hotspur for inviting me down, and obviously thank you to you guys for supporting the channel, which allows me to be able to do this stuff. It's mad. And yeah, real exciting times ahead. Obviously we've got the On The Road coming up when competitive football returns. Palmer's is back on your screens as well, so 2020 could be saved. If you could be so kind and drop a like on this video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.